I think it's live now. Live now. Yay. Hello. Hi, Deanna.
Hi, Deanna.
Let me mute my YouTube.
I did mute mine, but it doesn't, I don't even see the video yet on mine.
I am here with Amy Love. Hi, Amy.
Hello, everyone.
And Amy is going to be washing her dishes.
The glamorous life. Yes, I'm washing my dishes all the time.
Yeah. So, but today I'm going to Mary.
Hi, Mary.
So I'm going to be doing my vintage Gypsy book kit that I sold last week. So for those of you who bought the kit, this will be a tutorial for that. And I am sold out of these, but there will be more in the future, I'm sure. Not exactly like this, but similar. Because people seem to like the book bases.
Right? Look at the patterns. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful fabric. I just fell in love with it when I found it. And I was like, that's so gypsy with all the beautiful colors and the florals. I just, you know how I feel about florals.
Right.
So that's the book. And I did glue on my image for the front. The kit does come with one image. But I've cut out a few more for the rest of the book. And then you get all these luscious goodies with it, which we're going to be playing with. I don't know if I'll get the book done today. This could be in 2 parts. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's what's happening.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's better than dishwashing.
Somebody's got to do the dishes, Kim.
Well, I told you could come and do mine. I do have a dishwasher, too. And not Dougal. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
You're doing something I'll try to make back. Okay, hon, no problem. No problem. Usually Angie's babysitting. So I'm going to get started on this. So like I said, I've glued this down, and here's my other images I cut out. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. And then this one, which kind of looks like her, only different. Could be the same lady in the painting. I don't know.
I love the images. I just can't bring myself to use those colors, but I like to look at them on other people's things.
I think this is an image you could wrap your head around. That's Stevie Nicks.
Uh-huh.
And it says, "Blessed are the gypsies, the makers of music, the artists, writers, dreamers of dreams, wanderers and vagabonds, children and misfits, for they teach us to see the world through beautiful eyes."
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I've blown this up and done a great big huge tag with this. It's one of my favorite images. So you could probably get your head around this one, I think.
Could, because I am a fan.
Yeah, I know you're a fan.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, which is Jeanette. That's Jeanette.
Okay. Thank you.
Good to see you. I'm working on my gypsy book today. So I think what I'm going to do, the kit also came with some handmade ruffles that I made in the same fabric, but I find that this one that I made in particular might be a bit big. I don't mind it on the bottom.
Ooh, I like it on the bottom.
Side, yeah. I love making ruffles. I think for the side it might be a bit big, so I think I might just do like along the edge. That's what I'm thinking. So let me just move all my pretty things over to the side.
Did you share your live everywhere?
I think I shared it on my Facebook page. I don't know if I shared it. Did I?
No.
I need more coffee. I need more coffee. Yeah. I shared it on my Facebook page anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if I shared it in my group.
I'm going to look. If you didn't, I will share it there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on the bottom. All right, let me get back to the chat so I can see what I'm doing. And this, okay. Yep. So I'm going to put this on the bottom. And this particular one that I was left with had the edging of the fabric on it. The other ones may not have that edging. It was just the luck of the draw, which one I got left with.
Right.
But I'm kind of having fun doing the tutorials along with the kits. So
I love that idea.
yeah, I think it'll be fun. And I am going to have new kits probably by Saturday. There'll be new kits out.
You're an amazing kit producer.
Well, it's just fun. I don't know what it is. I'm just having a lot of fun doing it. And there's so much inspiration because everybody's so talented. And then, you know, oh, I'm sorry your internet's crap today, Deanna.
Ah, I hate when that happens. It's so frustrating.
There's nothing worse than crappy internet, right?
I know, and it happens to me all the time. It sucks.
And then I kind of feel like I want to put this maybe somewhere, you know, on the front because that's just such a beautiful piece.
It really is.
But I also have this, which I like too.
So the image on the cover is the image that comes with it?
Yeah, they were all different images. This is just one I had. I think with this one, I had put aside that image for it.
Right.
They all came with different images. So everybody's going to have, I wanted them all to have different. So everybody, when they did their book, they looked a little different, you know?
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't want to give all the same, you know? Then you can put your own spin on it. I like that. And then I know that there is some beaded trim in here that I want to use. Oh, I might even use this. I'm not sure what I want to put on the front. The dangle would look amazing on the front.
Dangles look amazing everywhere. That's just the nature of dangles.
Oh, I kind of like that. I might put that on the front and save the mirror for inside, the mirror trim. But I know I have other... There it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted this pretty trim that came in the kit for the side.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
How loud is my cracker crunching? Like, should I mute myself?
I don't hear it. Does anybody hear Amy's cracker crunching?
Well, it's really loud to me, of course, because it's always loud when it's you crunching the crackers.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
I always have to lay my stuff out first.
Is that like a eggplant color?
This?
Yeah.
No, it's chocolate brown.
Oh.
And it's like, it's an Alison lace. It has the cording on it.
Right. Pretty.
Yeah. And it's vintage. I've had that for a really long time. I had it in a beige, the chocolate, and I had it in the most beautiful sky blue color, which was used up long ago, which I wish I still had. You can't hear me, Jeanette? Oh, try refreshing your page, sweetie. Or see if your volume's turned up on your computer.
No, I think she's good. She was just buffering. I think she didn't hear my cracker crunching.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you meant, yeah. See, I do need more coffee.
Where's Dougal with that?
I don't know. He may have disappeared. Oh, look at that. Yes. I feel like that might happen. And then I think what I'm going to do, of course, you know, you do dip into your own stash when you have a kit anyway.
Of course.
I feel like that's gonna, I just need a little like thin braid or something to go down the side or something. I don't know. I do have more of these black loopy flowers though.
Very good.
I do like those. Or I could use this. No, that will cover her up too much. I don't want to do that.
Yes, Deanna, coffee. Lots of coffee. Hi, Fiona.
Hi, Fiona. How are you? Oh, I do also have this. I forgot. See, I forget what I put in here. Nope, I don't like that. There was just some smaller laces in here. Maybe even just this would be nice. I love this fiber. This is so good. Thank you for the coffee, Deanna. That might just about do me. So who's crafting today? Anybody?
Well, I'm done with the dishes. Maybe I will craft.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think that's a good plan. Yep, we're going to do that. Okay. Time to start a gluing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not good, Fiona. That's not good at all. Okay, so let's put this piece down first. The problem with this trim was when you cut it, this piece comes undone. So all I'm going to do is just glue it back to the back side of that. And then it should be fine. But that is unfortunate with beaded trims sometimes. It does things like that.
Mary, that does not count. No.
No. Also, I don't even barely understand that sentence. What? If Mary said, "Can you create a new template in Excel?" I'd be like, "How about I get you some coffee?"
Right. For real though.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to cut right there. And then I can save. I save every tiny little piece.
Of course.
Because with sorry things, you know, you can use any little tiny bit. There we go. I love this piece. This piece was the edging of a sari, and it had this along the edge, and then it had these big, beautiful pieces of beaded prettiness in the center of it. So it was like that. So pretty.
So pretty.
Okay. Let's use some of this. Aw, thanks, Fiona. I was just saying to Amy yesterday that I think working with Gypsy stuff has freed me for my fear of color, working with color.
Well, I don't know if this is much a fear for me as it is I'm just drawn to the more shabby chic thing.
It was a fear for me, a little, well, which is weird because I don't mind doing it as a florist. I didn't mind doing it with flowers, but with fabrics and things like that and laces, I was like, no, can't do that. but now I'm just like diving in head first, and I love it. Okay, I like that. All right, so now I'm going to put this lace on the top right there, piece of that. You're snap, crackling, and popping over there.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm cutting doilies off of a doily blanket.
Oh.
And apparently it's going to be loud.
Well, that's okay.
I only need to get one more off of here.
Hi, Vic. How are you?
Hi, Vic.
Yeah, I'm working on the Gypsy book kit, Vic. And I think everybody should have theirs in the next day or so, I would think, that ordered it.
I can't wait to get my banner kit. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I just love to see how everybody alters the kits so differently, you know?
It's fun.
Like differently than me, differently than everybody. It's so great. And Vic did the ballerina kit, and yesterday she posted images in the Angeldreamcrafts group of a wall hanging she made.
Oh,
with,
yeah, I saw that.
With the fabric kit she bought for me. And it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. See, I just think that was quick and simple, and I think it looks pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah. So let me glue. We glue. So I got a really good deal on Amazon for glue sticks a couple weeks ago. There was 600 glue sticks in a box, and it was $30.
Wow.
And glue sticks here are really expensive. For 100, they're like $15.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Keisha. This is Amy Love. Kimmy's not here today.
Keisha. Hi, Mary. Mary Hill is like my neighbor, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah. And we go to the same thrift store.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. We'll have to meet there one day, I think. But anyway, yeah, if you get 600 glue sticks for $30 on Amazon, and they're the clear ones. They're not the white ones, and I prefer the clear ones.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. And these ones,
Not white ones.
this is still that same Sherbonder glue gun that you bought me oh so long ago, Amy, for Christmas a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it's still hanging in there. But I found that the Sherbonder glue sticks drip like crazy.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, it is weird. But there it is. How you doing today, Keisha?
Hi, Diane.
Hey, Diane, how you doing? Yes, for those who just came in, I'm on with Amy Love. And I don't have a link to Amy's channel, but I'm sure if she types in the chat, if you're not sub, which I think you all probably are, you can go over and sub to her. We like to share.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thinking maybe of putting my my snippet trim down the spine.
Ooh. I like it.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. You can still see a bit of the fabric, and I'm going to leave a lot of the fabric on the back, I think. Just maybe do something in the corner.
Yeah.
Because I kind of still want the fabric to show a bit.
Thank you, Keisha.
Yes, I went to her sale too. And I may have spent $1.07.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. All right. So in the kit, you get some of the handmade snippet trim as well, which I'm almost out of it now. I said to Mary on the weekend, I said, I only have this tiny piece of snippet trim left. She's like, what? You just made that. I'm like, yep, it went in kits.
Good.
I don't know. I like snippet trim. One day I'll make a roll out of it.
I have very little left, Keisha. You don't have a printer. Was Miss Vic who you said was your neighbor? Who's your neighbor? Where's Miss Vic at?
Mary Hill. Mary Hill.
Where's Miss Vic at?
Miss Vic's in the U.S.
Oh.
I did put one in with your kit, Vic. I didn't know you didn't have a printer, hon. I'll message me after class. I can probably print you some off and pop them in the mail.
Well, that's awesome. Yes, books and magazines is a good place too.
Yeah, books and magazines. You can even use paper images if you want to.
You have to print them.
Yeah. But if you want fabric images, just message me, Vic. We'll work it out.
Nice.
So that's the cover and the spine. So I'm going to leave the back for a little bit because the back is always for me last minute. So
I'm loving that on the spine though. Really. Very cool.
Great way to use up all the little tiny bits I have left over when I'm cutting up saris and stuff. So fantastic. So, but anyway, that's sort of the cover. And I think I want to have like a couple of flowers here, which I'm going to have a bit of leftover sari fabric that I'm going to make a couple of rolled roses with. But I love this trim on the side.
Yeah,
I just love this trim. So we'll start working on the inside. And look, I glued the pages together because that's what I do. That's what I do.
We all do it. Come on.
Now you're a maniac for printing. I know Walmart has printers in the US for $39, $39, $49. And I'll tell you, I got my printer many years ago at Walmart for about that price. It's an HP inkjet printer. Never had 1 ounce of trouble with it. Never had any problems. It prints. You just get new ink when you run out and refill it.
Nice.
This trim I got from Amy Love. And I put it in my kits, Mary. I don't know how much I have left, but I can see if I have some left, Mary, if you're interested. So in the kit, you also get this really pretty black lace, and I was thinking that would make a nice pocket.
Oh, really? It would, though. That's a great
Yes,
one.
it would.
Yes.
And I want to put something on the bottom here. Now, I do have more ruffly ruffles. I may do another row on the inside here. Maybe on the front and the back page. I mean, I'm going to have to probably go into my stash and get out a few things anyway, but I'd like to kind of see how far the things with the kit will go.
Right.
So I'm going to try and just use what's in the kit today and see how far we get. For images, for me, I go on Google Free Images. If you're going to use the images yourself and not sell them, correct me if I'm wrong here, Amy, then it doesn't really matter if they're royalty free if you're not selling them. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. It's all so weird now, right? It's like if I find an image on Google or Pinterest and it doesn't have a watermark, I use it. Like, what? How am I supposed to know?
Right.
You know, but it's not like I'm mass producing and making 100 things to sell. But yeah, I will sell my little doily book or something.
Right. Okay.
You know, I don't know.
I mean, and I think for like, I've got some cabinet photos, Victorian cabinet photos that I'm going to be scanning and making a digital with soon.
Oh, nice.
And I think if they're images that are like over 100 years old or that you're the owner of or things like that, then you own the copyright, I think. Again, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sticky little situation there.
Oh, you got your printer on Amazon? Yeah, that's probably another good place to get it. I got mine at the Walmart in Peterborough, Mary. You know where that is.
Cool, Walmart.
Really, what would we do without Walmart?
So I call it Wally World. Is that a Southern thing? Even though I'm in Maine now, but I was born in Texas and spent most of my life in Georgia, and we called it Wally World. Just saying.
Well, Doug and I have called it Wallard World.
Wallard?
Wallard.
Or
Wally Mart.
Wally Mart. I call it, yeah, Wally World.
But I don't know. What do you call it, Mary? Well, what do you guys? All of you would know. Everybody here's been to a Walmart, I'm sure. But I don't think we call it Wally World here in Canada.
I think it's
a
thing, but I'm not sure.
Because you a Southern girl?
You know, at heart I am.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I have to have a pocket on the first page.
You know what? I like a pocket there too. It seems right.
Yeah, it does. It just seems correct positioning for the pocket.
Yeah. You open it.
And the other thing, sorry, go ahead, Amy.
I'm like, you open it and there's a pocket. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a pocket there.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah, you hear it in the South, don't you, Keisha? Now I'm in New England and I say Wally World and I get weird looks.
Okay, so Mary Hill does call it Wally World. Okay. Yeah, the one on Chemong. Yeah, that's the one we like too. It's a street in Peterborough where we go shopping. Keisha's a Southern girl too.
Yeah.
So then we have this really fun fuzzy trim.
Yay for fuzzy trim.
There's a couple of fuzzy trims. And the other thing too, I want to show you, well, maybe I'll save that for this page. I want to show you how to take some of these saris apart to get more out of them, some of these sari pieces. But I'm going to use this fuzzy piece on the bottom. Because it looks cute. And then, let's see. Do I want to use pink? No to pink.
What?
No to pink sari right here. It just won't go. I'm going to save that for a different page.
Say no to pink.
I want to cut that out too. So I'm probably going to be flipping from page to page to page here to just lay things out and not finishing one page at a time. Yeah, Wally Mart. Wally Mart. Okay. So that looks cute. I love the fuzzy trim. All right, so.
Well, I don't know how you guys like the rain, but it's here now, so thanks.
Well, we had it yesterday, so it's your turn.
Oh,
Because today we had sun.
oh, goodness.
So some of the saris that you get in the kit, you will find have, like this one, they've got extra fabric on the back because that was far too hard for me to unpick everything. And besides, this one's a great example. I love this trim. It's burgundy velvet and gold. It's just beautiful. But if you take it apart, you get a whole bunch of different pieces of fabric and things, and there's gold lace in here and everything. So what I like to do is just get in there with my little skizzers, find the spot that will work that I can cut. Yeah, right there. And then you just pull it apart. And then you get more out of your trim. It's kind of like, you know, when you're cutting your lace pieces up and you're trying to get more out of your laces.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this piece in the middle can actually come out too. And then you'll end up with a bunch of separate trims. So when you get your kit, this might be a good idea to do, to just get more out of it. Because the great thing about Gypsy stuff is tiny little snippets work great in places. It adds more color. Or, I mean, if you have a sewing machine, you could make your own snippet trim with the pieces you have left over.
Right. Well, I don't miss hot and humid. That's one thing I enjoy about Maine. It's nowhere near as humid, not even humid at all compared to Georgia, where I spent most of my life.
No. No, it's a whole different climate up there in the north, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
It is. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't think I could do the south. I'm just not a person who can live without air conditioning and things.
We had I had air conditioning.
Yeah, but it's just too hot for me.
It was too hot.
I think my Irish, Scottish, Canadian blood would boil.
I used to take you outside with me.
You did on the phone or laptop, but that was different because I was sitting in cool air conditioning in my craft room.
True.
But generations of cold-blooded ancestors are in me, and we're just not heat people. Yeah, you would get used to it for sure. I mean, if you lived in, you know, the Caribbean or something, you would get used to it. Now, I've been to Jamaica, but it's different there because it's not as humid.
Right.
The humidity is completely different there. It's just hot, not humid, and it's the humidity that kills you, I think.
It is. It's the humidity.
Yeah. I mean, we do get it here. You know, we've had, 38 Celsius days here, which is, 90s.
Oh, okay. No, I get very confused with Celsius.
I know. It's just hot, trust me.
Yeah, hot. Okay.
But yeah, so those are days that you stay inside. Well, I do. Nobody needs to be out in that. So I'm just cutting this apart, which I know is kind of boring, but there you see, now I've got this piece off. And then I've got this big piece of burgundy fabric. I've got a piece of gold lace. I got a piece of gold satin, and then I've got this trim right here.
Nice.
So I ended up getting all of that out of that one piece. And you can even take these all off as well. So there's a strip of velvet there that I could take apart, which is nice, which I may do because I love velvet. It's a law to have air conditioning in your car in Northern California. Wow.
Well, it's
Not in your car. I read that wrong. Wow. So are you going to show us this beautiful doily blanket you're cutting up, Amy?
when I go get it to cut some more off, which will be here shortly, I've got this one base almost done.
Cool.
I'll show you.
So let me just pull this off and then we'll work on the second page here.
We don't have air conditioning here in Maine. Most people don't, but I couldn't have lived in Georgia, I feel like, without it. I just
No.
it's horrible.
No, there's no way. I know I couldn't. I can't live without it here. Because we do have hot days here. Okay. So that's that side, and then it would be nice if this just pulled off, but oh, it might. Nope. I don't want to rip the silk. Silk is very delicate and it rips easily.
This is a really big blanket for me to bring over here, but okay.
Ooh, let me click on you. Oh, your camera's not on either.
No, I had to go get the blanket and plug in my camera, and I got to make
All
sure
the things.
the camera's on.
127 here years ago. Oh my God. No. No. No, no, no.
No.
I just can't even fathom that.
No.
I mean, if I lived in a place in an apartment or something and it was that hot, I would live at like a mall or something. Just for air conditioning. Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
Yeah, it's huge.
I love the popcorn doilies.
It covered my queen size bed. When I brought it home, I laid it out and it covered the queen size bed. That's how much there is. And then I'm just
Nice.
making a little doily book basis for my doily books.
Oh, awesome.
Right? They're adorbs. So I think I'm just going to cut off a few more.
I haven't made a doily book since last year.
You know what? I don't remember the last time I made a doily book. I really have to. I just have to go look at my YouTube probably.
There you go. All right. Which one do I want to put on here? I think I want her there. No, I had some felt. There it is. Yeah, I would die too, Mary. 127. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, that's just incredible.
I mean, that would overtax the electricity. You'd have brownouts probably, I would think.
You'd have what?
Brownouts.
What the hell is that? Oh, I'm sorry.
You've never heard of brownouts before?
No?
It's when the electricity is so overtaxed that it doesn't run at full capacity and the lights go out and in certain portions of a town or a city.
That's not a blackout?
No, because a brownout, not everybody is out. It's just certain areas of the city. Like that's not a blackout. And then you have a little bit of electricity, but not much. Not enough to run like an air conditioner or something like that.
Oh, wow.
You
Thanks,
never heard of that?
No, I've never heard of that.
Yep.
Right, Miss Big?
I'm old. Maybe that's why I know that expression.
You're not that much older than me.
Well, I'll be 56 this year.
You're not even 10 years older than me.
Yeah. But trust me, those 10 years make a difference.
Not even 10 years. I'm going to be 49 this year.
Now, don't forget, but I thought you were 50 already.
Oh my God. That's it.
Why did I know you would be aghast at that? Yes.
That's okay. That's all right. Whatever.
I thought you were 50 last year.
No. Not
Well,
yet.
that's okay. 49 is good.
Not yet. My ex-husband turned 50. Was it last year, I think?
Well, I thought he was 75. So how about that? All right, so I will click back on me. So I'm starting on my next page. I've just put this image here, so I'm just going to kind of figure out how I want to lay this one out. I feel like I want to use this pretty flower here, so I may cut that out. And I may put this piece of red velvet just beside her and then put the flower on top of it because it's on this very thin silk. And then I can use, all of the kits got a good piece of silk with both of these because there was 2 of these. And then you can use the silk to make flowers with. That was my idea.
Lovely.
Yeah. So we'll give that a snip. Are your scissors good enough for that doily blanket? It looks thick.
Yeah, but that's why you're hearing that big loud snap.
Right.
But it's cutting real good. Yeah, these are nice doilies. They're thick.
Did you find that at like a country flea market or something?
At my local antique store that I love.
Nice.
The same place I get the wooden spools.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. I think I'm going to save this mirrored piece for this image with the blues. I think that kind of just goes good with her. Oh yeah, the fires last year in California were terrible.
That image looks great with that, by the way.
Yeah.
They were
I
bad.
love this. Am I a bad influence on you?
No.
No? Okay. Just checking. Let's see. I feel like I want to cut that piece out too. And of course, I knocked stuff on the floor. So I'm thinking of having a challenge giveaway on my channel.
Ooh, do tell.
But I think I'd like a bit of input from you guys about it.
Bring it. I'm feeling opinionated today.
All right. Well, what would you like to do for a challenge? Let's ask everybody in the chat. Everybody.
Well, do we have things to choose from, or we're just winging it?
Wing it. I'm open to anything.
You don't already have some choices in mind?
Well, okay. I was thinking of redoing the doily book challenge from 2 years ago. But then I kind of was like, meh. Then I thought it would be nice to do a journal and everybody make a page, but then I see Casey's doing that right now. So Carla's doing that, so I don't want to do that.
What about like a wall quilt?
A wall quilt would be awesome.
Right? Everybody does a same size square.
Yeah, that I like.
And then you could, you know, make a couple of different wall hangings and use some of them as the prize.
Yep, I could do that because I like putting things together like the doily book that I did before, and then I gave the doily books out as prizes. That's what I did 2 years ago. And then my last one was the pocket challenge, which I loved.
Right. Well, the thing is, if everybody decorates a square and hangs a ribbon off of each corner, then you can tie all the squares together.
Yep, I like that.
So that would be cool.
I do like that idea. What do you guys think? Give your thoughts in the chat. What's going on with my next kit, Vic? That's probably going to be released on the weekend. I'm just waiting for some supplies to get here. And but it's going to be Marie Antoinette inspired. And then I'm also going to be doing a bridal themed kit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, do we get more information about that?
Well, it'll
What?
be a bridal theme, and it will have pretty bridal trims in it. And
Are we making something specific, or is it just all the bridal goodies?
well, that part is still in the thought process stuff.
Okay.
I mean, if you want just the goodies, I can do just the goodies. But it seems like people like a thing to put together.
Yes, I do like a thing to put together. Yes. So that's what I was found at. If you had that together yet.
Yeah, and I have a couple other kits that are still way in the back of my head in the thinking process that would be great, but I need to kind of gather supplies for, so I don't even want to talk about those yet. But yeah. So those, I think the bridal kit and the Marie kit will be released this weekend.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Keisha, did you miss the whole thing about she wants to do, she's thinking about doing a challenge giveaway, and she's looking at ideas for the challenge giveaway. And I suggested a wall quilt where everybody makes the same size square and she can put them all together for a wall hanging.
Yep, I love that idea. Love it.
You know, give away as a prize. So,
yeah. But
she's also looking for any input if you think that's a good idea or if you have another idea.
I like that plan, Stan.
Sounds good, right? Sounds good.
I think the butterfly lace from the kit I'm going to make flowers with too.
Well, sure, it could be 3D. You're just hanging it on the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
So the squares could be like 6 by 6 or 8 by 8, or what do you think?
Oh,
8 by 8 might be better.
Oh, that's going to be really big.
Yeah, that's true. It will be big.
That's pretty. I'm looking at
maybe 5 by 5.
Yes, I think 5 by 5.
Yeah,
is probably a good.
And you can do it like any style. You can do a mixed media one because they're only going to be tied together. You could do a shabby chic one with fabric. You could just do a sewing fabric one. You could do gypsy. You could do vintage. You could do anything.
You can do shabby chic fabric because that's what I'm going to do.
Yes. Or shabby chic fabric, which is a good plan. Do you guys like that idea?
So far, everybody in the chat seems to like that idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think anything doesn't have to be fabric.
Right. It doesn't have to be. As long as you add ties to all four corners, they can be tied together.
Yep. All right. Let's move this out of the way. Got a tiny piece of this left. No, I don't want to put that there. I don't want to cover that up. But I might put this here.
Hi,
This is
Davina.
gonna look. Hi, Davida. This trim is so fuzzy.
That's what's so awesome about it.
Mm-hmm. So this page is just going to kind of look like a little patchwork, I think, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think she's just in the planning stages.
Yeah. Maybe next month.
Some sauce.
But I do like that idea. Thanks, Amy.
You are welcome.
And then I could hang it up in my crafty room.
Yeah, right. It's really cool. I used to do something like that with my preschoolers, and they'd each get a square to decorate, and we'd hang it in the classroom. And at the end of the year, I'd give them all their squares to take home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, now see, I've just used snippets on this whole page, well, except for this trim. But these are all just little bits.
Yeah, I love how that turned out.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll do all the pages like that. Let's see. Feel like it needs a dangle. Gosh, I can't get out of my fabric book mode.
Everything needs a dangle. Come on.
Okay, let me look in my stash. Let's see what we got. Oh, I do have this pretty black lace.
I know. I'm already thinking about mine too, Keisha. So she better not change the size dimensions between now and the announcement.
No, I'll keep it at 5 by 5. I promise. Maybe I'll announce it soon now that we kind of have the idea and everybody likes it. So maybe we'll just do that.
Right? Yeah, 5 by 5. I think it's perfect.
Yeah. We'll just go for it.
Right? Ooh, I think I'm going to put an image on mine.
Yeah, you could put an image on it if you wanted to.
Or maybe a quote. Yeah. I'm very into quotes right now.
Yeah, I love quotes. I love scripty things on mine too. And I'll do a little tutorial to make one.
Yes. Oh, maybe we can make ours together.
Oh, maybe we could.
Maybe we're just going to collab on that.
Maybe we will. You never know what could happen.
That's true.
Just stuff's happening, so.
It's happening.
It's just happening. Which way is up with this lace? I think it's that way, but that's what we're going with. That's what we're going with. Okay. Okay, that's glued down already. We're just gluing, gluing, gluing. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that now.
I'm very excited about it, but I'm thinking maybe I should make mine on a video for my channel to be your video response. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be great. I like all the ideas. Okay, let me glue this piece down now, and then we'll put the fuzzy, fuzzy trim on it. The fuzzy, fuzzy trim.
Well, I went over there, Miss Vic, and I'm already subbed. So sorry I couldn't help.
Aw. Vic, post a link to your YouTube in my Facebook group, because that's allowed in there. So, and tell people that you only need 4 more subbies. Everybody's really good in there. They'll come over and give you your 4 subbies. Yeah, you don't have to be a sewer for that. I mean, you can just use Fabri-Tac, or if you're mixed media, paper. Like paper would be great. It'd be awesome to have a couple of mixed media pages in there too.
Yes, but I don't think I can. I mean, I could, but you know, shabby chic wins.
I know. It's the winner in your life. I know.
It is the winner.
It's the winner, winner chicken dinner. See, so I just took that little piece that I cut off and I'm just laying it down there, the velvet piece. So yeah, cut your sari pieces up and you can get all kinds of things. I really dig the patchwork look though. I think that might be happening with all the pages. And I did more on my mandala yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw, I was on Amy's channel yesterday.
We made a brief.
And yeah, we did a 20-minute hello, here we are thing. And I started a new kind of crafty thing that I'm enjoying. Where did I put it? It's called Dot Mandalas, I guess. Is that what it's called, Amy?
Yep, got mandalas.
But here's my page I did.
Look at that.
That was my first go around with it. And yes, I see that I've made a few mistakes, but you know what? I'm really proud of it.
Right? It's the fun of it. It's just fun to do.
It is. And I didn't want to stop. I had to force myself to stop. So, and you can feel all the raised up bumps. It feels cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing another on the other side. I gessoed this page black as well. But my goal is to do a big canvas, and I'd like to hang it up in my hallway or living room somewhere in the colors of my house. So
I want to keep practicing, so maybe I can make a what are they called? Sugar skull.
Yeah.
With the mandala dots, because one of my husband's daughters would love that on a canvas for Christmas.
All this is, Diane, is this is my art journal. That's all this is, just my art journal that I've, done things in before. And I gessoed the page black, just like this side. And then I got a kit from Amazon. This is just acrylic paint. That's all it is. And then the kit has like different sizes of these rods in it. And then all you do is put paint on the end and dot. And then you take like a different size one and then dot, dot, dot. You go around and then you just keep building and building and building. You find your center point on the page and then you start from there and then you just work your way out. So that's what that is. But I am going to be doing videos and I think Amy will be too.
Yeah, it's so fun. I'm just starting. I've only done it once just like her, but we're kind of going, starting this new adventure at the same time.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about it. And yeah. Thanks, guys. It was fun to do. I like to dabble in everything. Because if you can't put your foot in, why not?
Yeah.
Just get in there and give it a try. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Don't forget the dangle trim. So I probably won't get this book done today, guys, but I'm going to get the next couple of pages laid out for sure. So there's that. And I think you kind of get the idea to work with the kit. So I think I'm going to put these two ladies in the center here. I like them. They kind of go together.
Nice.
Yeah. And I have this big piece, which I may just kind of put all the way across here. That might work. This is block printing, hand block printing. This one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty. Let's see what we've got here. I think that might go in the middle. Ooh, that fits perfectly. And there's pink in that, and there's pink in this, so that would be good.
Yay!
A little bit of pink. Pink saris are very hard to find. I have not found one. However, Nola did find one. Nola is Nanny's Attic on Facebook. She has a beautiful little Facebook store. And she showed a pink one she found, and I was like, oh, I would die if I found a pink sari. I'm on the hunt for one. Yeah, I like the snippet look too, Diane.
Aw, man.
What happened?
I'm coffee dying, but it was an accident.
Oh, let's click on that and see what happened.
No, I already pulled it out.
Oh,
Already pulled it out and cut it off. Gross.
well.
Hmm.
You know, sometimes you just get a little coffee on your stuff. It happens.
It was just too close to the stuff.
Well, you can't crack that coffee. It's just a thing. Yeah, she does find beautiful things, Nola. It's amazing. When she showed all the dresses she had on her rack the other day in that group, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, really? I want to go thrifting with her. She lives way out west, though, so it's not going to happen. But it'd be fun.
Oh, I'm sure it would be fun, no doubt.
So I feel like, where did that little piece go that I cut? You see, I put things down on my desk and then they disappear.
Your desk eats things.
Yes, it does.
Oops.
I'm probably going to have to dig into my stash soon, because I want another piece of that. I need more. Yep, gonna have to do a little stash dig, I think. Well, maybe. Maybe. I've got 2 pages left after this. Actually, the stuff went pretty far. So now I'm just cutting little bits. So I have this little piece of the black lace
Are you
left.
on you?
Yeah, I'm on me now.
All right.
I was on you, but now I'm on me now.
Making sure.
Just popping back and forth. I mean, the cool thing about these kits is, you know, even though you can still see some of the floral through the back there, it kind of adds to the patchwork. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. Yeah, I just got a Nola's Oopsie bundle in the mail there last week, and I have not had any time to film it.
Aw.
But I got some beautiful pieces.
I have some things filmed. I just can't find the time to get them uploaded.
Yeah, it's like, I think just because it's summer too, you know?
Yeah.
Deanna wants to know what you're going to do with all the doilies, Amy.
I'm pretty sure doily books is what's happening.
Oh. Doily books are cool.
I've got 2 book bases made already today, so that's awesome.
You go, girl.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna cut up that whole blanket because I have a twin size mattress up here in the guest room. So I'm gonna cut it to fit because it did fit on my queen bed, but I'm just gonna cut it to fit on the twin and leave it.
Nice.
Right? I love it. So
How cool to find something like that. I wouldn't find anything like that here.
well, it had a hole in it, right? There's like one hole. So she marked down to like $25 for a queen size doily blanket.
And you're like, yes, thank you.
I was like, I'll take this. And she's like, I knew if I kept marking it down, somebody would buy it. I was like, yes, lady, me.
Yep. I'm that person.
I'm happy to have it. Ooh, how long will it last, you think? How long does an average challenge last? Because Miss Vic's going to have a challenge, right?
Well, I like to give 6 weeks because of international.
I feel like 6 is really good. That's a good time frame.
So if I put the challenge up like in the next couple of days, which I may do now, then, you know, I can probably keep it going till the end of July. And then I'll figure out what the prizes are going to be. But I feel like it might be maybe one of my journals or maybe this book or something.
Well, you might get enough to make several quilts.
That too. Yeah, I could just, yeah, that's true. I could make wall hangings with them and do those. Like, yeah, so I'm going to sort of ponder on what I want to do for the challenge. Have a little ponder. So I'm just patchworking it, and I kind of dig it. That's what we're going to do. And then, what else do we have? I have this big piece still here, too.
Man, there's no way that I can cut this that I get rid of the hole. That kind of stinks.
No, you'd have to maybe find a doily that's similar and then maybe take some yarn and, you know, kind of sew it.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen.
So this piece that you get in the kit, I'm cutting this up too. And then you've got this peach silk, this orangey peach silk that you can use or something. So yeah, I might just cut some of these out though. I think I'll do that. Just add some sparkle down here.
Yay for sparkle.
And they don't have to be like, you know, perfectly cut pieces either, because Gypsy stuff is kind of all over the place. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for those 2 pages. And then I'll just go back in and maybe put a bit of the fiber like I did on the other page, maybe around the edges. I think that would be cute. Adds some texture. So that's my plan.
Love it.
And my phone is ringing, so hopefully my husband will get it. Or it'll leave a message. Okay. Let's glue some of this down.
Glue some stuff down, Kim.
I'm gluing it down. Okay. There we go. Bye, Vic. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, we've been on like way over an hour now.
Well, we're just having too much fun.
Yep.
I'm glad you invited me on because I really needed to get this blanket cut up.
Okay. I'm gonna call the live right now. I've got something happening here, so I'm gonna have to call my live right now. So thank you all for coming.
Bye, everybody.
And thank you. And I'll put up a part 2 for the book, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Thank you all for coming, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.